Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we're just going to sit down and play with makeup, a couple of new products, a lot of older products, and having hopefully a good old-fashioned makeup time. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, go ahead and do the YouTube things, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. You are zoomed in nice and close for like a lip balm. Today we're going to use Elixir from the Kaleidos Lip Glazers. I really don't know if these are supposed to be like lip balms or lip oils, but honestly they're so hydrating and nourishing on the lips. That's what I like to use them for. You guys have been kind of hounding me to try Blend Money Cosmetics for quite some time, and their shipping to Australia was like crazy. Like I'm talking like $80+ US, which is just too far for me. But they finally got dropped on Glam Radar. So I picked up the All Done Up palette because this just seemed like my kind of shades. You've got greens, mustards, neutrals. Like I just was like, yeah, because Glam Buddy, a lot of their palettes seem to have quite a colorful theme to them, if you will, which isn't something that I would reach for every day, but this one just seemed really like my jam. I especially love these two shades right here. Ooh. And like this one, actually this whole middle row here is really like, ooh. Anyway, I think I did swatches, so I'm going to insert them now for you guys, but I didn't do individual hand swatches, I'm sorry, because I remember on the day when I did them I was lazy, and today I feel lazy too, so sorry. Also because it's more of a matte palette, I get bored doing it. I'm going to take my Sigma eyeshadow base primer today for eye primer. Yes, my color is Manicurist. I'll link it down below. It's the light blue color. It's like that company advertises to be like a good for you gel, like nail gel company. So not standard nail polish like you need the UV lamp or whatever. This isn't sponsored, by the way, just a lot of the time I'll get asked what my nail polish is. So it'll be linked down below for you. And I can't give you my thoughts yet aside from that the color's really pretty because it's my first time using it. I bought it with my own money, if that wasn't clear. Something I did not buy with my own money that I got sent, which is exciting, is these brushes from Fude Beauty, which is a Japanese company. And I will have the company link down below for you guys. It is an affiliate link and everything. And I think I have a discount code, so I'll put it all in the description box. But they reached out to me and said, could we send you like some of our brushes to try? And I was like, absolutely. And they're all like Chikuhodo. I got a lot of Chikuhodo Bizyodo and then Mizuho, so like Japanese, like big Japanese famous brushes kind of things. So I've got like a few of the eyeshadow brushes. Of course it's not going to focus. There we go. I got a few eyeshadow brushes and then like a couple of face brushes to like blend out powder and concealer and stuff like that. So these are really cute. And the thing that I like a lot about these ones is they're really small, so for like travel they're going to be great. They're going to be great for travel. So I've used these two so far, which is a Chikuhodo GSN-10 and a Chikuhodo by Tatcha eyeshadow brush. And these were really good when I used them. So we'll give the others a go today. I'm going to take this Mizuho brush. It doesn't seem to have a number on it, but it's like a fluffy one. I'll link it down below, the one that I got. I'm going to go into natural first and just use that as the first transition shade. I don't expect it to really show up on my skin tone, if I'm honest. I actually haven't tried the metallics of this palette. I've had it a couple of weeks. I've tried the, I've done a heap of like one and done looks with the mattes from this palette before, but I haven't actually used the metallics yet, so I'm excited to try that. I think I'm gonna go into this green. I haven't tried this green yet and I really want to. This is Muse. I'm just using the same brush. And I'll just start by softly working this through the crease. This brush is really soft, by the way. I like that this is more of like a muted mossy green. Kind of looks like, oh, what's the shade name that I'm like thinking of? Can't think of it. Is it like sage maybe? Anyway, and the mattes in this palette are incredible, like incredible. They are absolutely beautiful. They're such high quality mattes, especially because a lot of these shade colors that are in this palette, sorry, they are quite hard to formulate. So I've really been impressed with the mattes so far. I can't speak to the metallics because I haven't tried them yet, but the mattes I've really been impressed with. Don't forget to let me know if you have tried Blend Bunny Cosmetics down below, please. I'm going to take this Chikuhodo GSN-10 and we're going to go into Shapely, which is like the dark green here. And I'll just deepen this crease up a little bit. Just a touch. I really like this Chikuhodo brush, by the way. I like the brush that I just used as well. I think you could tell it blended out lovely. And I really like this Chikuhodo one because it's like nice and tapered. See how it's like a pointed tip? That's like perfect if you have hooded eyes, especially because it just like creates a faux crease really lovely. At least in my opinion. Yeah, they're just so easy to work with, those mattes. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take my Mcgrath Labs Intensifeyes stick and put it on about 3/4 of the lid. I've got this Shiseido brush. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't have a name on it. And it's not focusing, but it's like a flat shader brush. So let's go into Accentuate first and we'll try it with this brush. But I don't think this is going to be like a dense enough brush. This is going to be more suited for like a cream eyeshadow, I think, rather than like a metallic. But let's see how it goes. It's not too bad. But I do want it a little bit more opaque. So I'm just going to switch to a Refa 28. That one will be good with like a liquid or a cream. But I just need something that's a bit denser to pick up more of this. There we go. See the difference? That is a beautiful shade, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. And the reason why I use Intensifeyes is these do have a slight glitter fleck to them. So I just want to like minimize the glitter fallout really. So if you want to, you could leave this here with just the silver and that looks to me very pretty, but I'm going to take it a little step further naturally and I'm going to pick up Shine. And I'm just going to lightly tap this over where we put the silver to give it a little shift. And again, you could skip this if you want to. See that? Oh yeah, I like that. That's cool. Nice. Going back into that Chikuhodo brush with the Shapely color, that deeper color, I'm just gonna tap this to marry it in here. Oh, that's looking really cool. I like that. Okay, nice. I'm gonna leave the eyes here for now. Let's move on to our base. So I'm gonna take the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer today. I need a brush. I'm trying a new foundation today and I really am not sure, like quite sure what primer is going to go best with it because I think it's a glowy foundation off the top of my head. I know I should know, but I don't. So I figured this would be a safe bet, you know. This is a Rare Beauty foundation brush, by the way. Did I say as well? I don't think I did, but everything that I use on my face today, by the way, will be linked in the description box and they are affiliate links. So if you shop through them, thank you so much. So the foundation I got was this Shiseido RevitalEssence Skin Glow Foundation. Bio Boost Red Technology, Fermented Kefir and Niacinamide. Isn't that kefir like a food? It says it's fragrance free, suitable for all skin types, shake well before use. A skincare active foundation that reveals healthy, vibrant skin. It packs the same level of effective skincare ingredients as Shiseido Serum. All right. It says up to 12-hour wear, 24-hour hydration, and a medium coverage, healthy, glowing finish. I'm actually just trying to find what shade I got. 160 shell. I have no idea if this is going to suit me. So it's this one right here. I don't love the packaging, I'll be honest. The red, I know it's like very on brand for Shiseido, but the plastic lid and the red kind of looks cheap to me, just a personal opinion. And it looks like this kind of a lid, it reminds me of like a deodorant roller or something. Let's take a brush on one side. So I've got my BK 101. Take a brush on one side and a sponge on the other. Actually, that's not a bad shade. Might be a little bit light, but I'm a bit more tan right now because of barley still. It'll go away and I'll become this color again. We can make it work though. So that's one layer with, or 1 layer and half a face with the brush. It's not looking too bad. Definitely looks a little bit glowy in a nice way though. Like I feel like in the monitor my skin looks quite healthy on this side. But let's try the other side with a sponge. I would say this is, yeah, like lighter coverage foundation. Like, yeah, just lighter coverage on this side so far, but let's see. I think as expected, it's a lot lighter coverage with the sponge. It's glowy. Doesn't look too bad. It's not smoothing. It's definitely not going to smooth your texture. I'm just going to go in with a second layer and try and like build this up in the coverage areas that I want. It's definitely, I would say, highlighting all of my texture. So I think if you have really textured skin, I don't know if you'd love this so far. You know, it's just a first impressions. I'll obviously keep you posted, but it's definitely, yeah. I think if you have dry skin though, I can already feel like immediately that you would love this. It actually has a very refreshing feel to it. Like when you put it on, it's quite cooling on the skin, which I enjoy. So I personally wouldn't say medium. I would say light coverage foundation personally. Or maybe a light pushing medium. This is still that same Elixir lip balm from Kaleidoscope. Definitely not smoothing. I really do feel like you can see my texture, but I will say I feel like my skin looks really healthy and juicy. So it's not bad. Like I wouldn't say it's too, like if you had a pore filling, more of a pore filling primer like the Tarte pore smoothing primers for your T-zone, it'll probably be better, but we'll see. We'll see how it also comes together with powder, because sometimes that can just really pull it all together for me. So for color corrector, I'm going to take my Natasha Denona in C1. But yeah, I don't instantly hate it. So that's a plus. We'll see. I'll keep testing it and I'll keep you updated. I mean, I felt really lukewarm about the Prada Beauty foundation when I first tried it, and I now absolutely adore it. So you just never know. You never know. I'm going to try the Tower 28 concealer again, but I'm going to mix it with my Clé de Peau. So this is the Clé de Peau in beige. And I'm just going to, because the Tower 28 one's a little bit too bright for me and a little bit, like I just want a little bit of extra coverage. So I think the Clé de Peau is going to do both of those things. So we'll see. My trusty BK 109. That's the eyes all blended out. I mean, it's not doing too bad. I wouldn't say my eyes are looking super fantastic, if I'm honest. So we'll see how they try. I'm going to take this Tarte Sculpt Tape today in Cool Bronze. This is actually, I've really been liking this. I've been reaching for it quite a lot. I really like this a lot more than the Charlotte Tilbury one. Couldn't tell you overly why. It just blends out easier and nicer on the skin. I can't tell you why in terms of like, I don't know what's specifically different between the two formulas, like with ingredient wise and stuff, but the reason why I like this is that it just blends out a lot nicer than the Charlotte Tilbury one for me. And the Charlotte Tilbury one does make me break out, whereas this one does not, which is nice. I also think the shade range of this one is 20 million times better. Like how has Charlotte Tilbury not expanded the shade range of her contour ones by now. Or has she and I've just missed it? I feel like she hasn't though. Like, how is she not? It's like one of her, if not her best-selling product, right? But see how quick and easy that blends out? It's really nice. I'm gonna set my under eyes and my T-zone with my Pat McGrath Labs light blurring powder. I'm gonna take this brush, which is a by Tesu Takamori T6. This little like kitten paw right here. And I'm going to use this to set my under eyes. And this is a nice little brush because I can really get quite close to the lash line and really set in that concealer. And then to set the rest of my face, I just really feel like I need a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to take my Makeup Forever HD Velvet Matte Skin Thing in 1N06. And this is a BK 104. The thing that I like about this powder foundation is like, you can obviously use it as a powder foundation on its own and it does a really good job, like it's super full coverage, but I really like it for my light coverage foundations when I want just a little bit of extra cover on my skin, but like I don't want it to be like a heavy layer of foundation or concealer or anything. It just does like a really nice job of like covering all my imperfections and leaving my skin still looking a lot like skin. So now that that foundation is set for like, I have combination skin just for interest's sake, you can still, I feel like you can still see a really nice healthy glow and healthiness to the skin. But now that it's set for me, it's taken away that extra shine, which I personally don't like. But if you have dry skin, you might really like that. I'm just gonna quickly go off camera and do my brows. The brows are on, and just to save some time, I quickly put my Victoria Beckham olive eyeliner and my brightener. So I put the olive on the top waterline and the brightener on my lower waterline. So let's finish this eye look. I'm gonna take this little pencil brush from Chikuhodo, and I'm gonna take Muse right here. I really like this pencil brush, by the way, because it's like really nice and pointed, but it's also like soft. It's really good for the under eyes. So I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to add anything else to the lower lash line. I think that's enough. And then for the inner corner, I'll just take this shadow on its own. This is a Shiseido brush, and I'm just going to take Shine and just slightly pop that there. Nice. Can't stop using my Badgal Bang mascara, so let's apply this one. Eyes are finished. I think they kind of look amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I really like them. Okay, let's take the Gucci bronzer. The Gucci bronzer. Today I have the shade 1. I have the shade 1 and everything. I'm pale as a piece of paper, as you know. This is the Pat McGrath Labs bronzer brush. Question for you guys. If I was to design merch, no, I'm not saying you have to buy it or pressure or anything like that. Just if I was to, what do you think would be like sayings that you know me for that you would like want to see on the merch? You know what I mean? Like what would, if you were to be like, oh yeah, I want to see Martina Lily merch, what would be on it? Let me know. Let me know. Not saying that I am doing it, just if. For cream highlight, I'm going to take this one from the My Dream palette from Natasha Denona. Nice. And then I need to take my Chanel Pearly White, naturally. Oh, it's so pretty. I really like this highlighter. Oh, look at that. That is nice. In exciting news, Violette, I think it's Violette, not Violet, either which way, Violette FR got dropped at Mecca Beauty finally, so we can like try some of their products, which is exciting. So I picked up a blush. This is the shade Louise, and I have wanted to try these for ages because like look how pretty this, like, is it gonna focus? There we go. Look how pretty that is. It's like a marbled effect. I love it. So I'm very excited to try it. So I'm gonna try it on the back of my hand. I haven't swatched this or anything yet. I bought it offline. Oh, That looks like my kind of a shade. I'm into it. I'll try picking it up on this Angie Hot and Flashy, what's it called? A507 first. I have no idea how this is going to go. Ooh, it's delightful. Oh, that's absolutely perfection. I might need more of those. If you have tried Violette FR, can you please tell me what other products I should try from the brand? Wowie, that's absolutely beautiful. Look how natural that blush is. Oh, I love that. Nice. Shall we set it with Dior Rosewood? I feel like that's a nice match. Smashbox brush. That's nice. I really like that. Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Oh, see how natural that Chanel highlighter looks on the skin once you say, oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna try this lip with it and we'll see how we go. I'm not sure how to look though. So this is the Dior lip liner in 100. And then I'm gonna take the Dior lip in Tartan. I'm just gonna tap it on. I don't want it to be like too deep. And then I'm gonna take Patrick Ta in Superficial. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, let me go figure out hair, jewelry, all that jazz, and we will zoom out and wrap this video up. All right, friends, this is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I really, really like it. Like, I really love the way this eyeshadow turned out. I like how everything has turned out. Everything's really come together quite nicely. Blend Bunny Cosmetics eyeshadow quality, top notch, A+. Like, totally get why you guys were hounding me to try the brand for so long. It is absolutely beautiful, so I'll be keeping my eye on their releases in the future. That Violette cream blush, absolutely love and adore. Like, it is stunning. I love it. And the foundation, I will let you know, but I do like how this has all come together. So yeah, I feel like my skin looks really quite healthy and perfected. So we'll see. And then the Tower 28 concealer, I mean, it's okay. It's just not giving me the coverage level that I want, if I'm honest. So I think if you're someone that doesn't need a lot of coverage on your under eyes, then I highly recommend it because the finish and everything under it is beautiful. But if you're someone like me who needs some coverage, I would probably skip it and go for a more full coverage one, like the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer, for example. Okay, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. And if you're watching till this point, you know you're a legend. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!